What in the world is happening with King County real estate? Let's take a look, because this is historic. I mean, it's not that much radically different than last month, but it is radically different than it's ever been. This is 10 years, supply and demand. Last 10 years in King County, blue is the demand, the number of housing that went off the market any given month. And the green is the demand. Sorry, the green is the supply, the number of homes that got listed during that month. And look at all the way over there to the right, like where we are now. That's a historic low. That's like 50% less available inventory, and demand is down consistent with that. So a couple of things that means. Okay. So I just wanted you to get the 10-year perspective. Even can I go out further than that? Because I want to see if we can. No, that's it. That's as much as we get. So, but even during whatever the real housing crisis, there is less available and less buyers. That's crazy. Now, what does that mean to you? Okay, well, it depends if you're a buyer or a seller, or you're a realtor like me. So let's look at 2 years. Let's just get a little bit zoom in. Okay, so this is last 2 years. Okay, so a couple things this likely to mean. Now, what things wind up meaning to be determined in hindsight. A couple things. Everything you hear on the news, we should say, is almost always far too general for it to make any significant difference to you. Certainly anything at a national level, anything at a state level, anything less than your neighborhood doesn't impact you, because there are for sure neighborhoods in King County where there's less inventory than demand. You got to go neighborhood by neighborhood. But overall, if you wanted to get a sense of trends, the way things are overall going, this is it. So there's half as much inventory as there was. So if you look at where this is, September of this year, September of last year, here. Okay, so it's about 40% less. 2,700 homes came to market last year. 2,100, so 600 homes less. Okay, so what's that? 10, yeah, about 30%, 20%. There you go, less homes. And then the buyers last year at this time, 1,500, 1,400. So almost the same number of buyers in King County overall, with less to choose from. So overall, you'd expect to see multiple offers, bidding wars, things like that. Now, the problem is that 7%, 7.5% interest has capped the ability of buyers to pay. So while you'll get people offering multiple offers, a few people offering, you won't get 10 or 12 like you used to. And excuse me, you won't get them exponentially above asking. You'll get a bunch of offers right at the asking price. And what should your asking price be? Well, it's not going to be the elevated asking price we have been used to in this region. It's going to be a conservative, small increase over last year. There's just no way for the buyers to pay the double-digit increases. Increased interest rate environment has done two things. One, it's done its job. It's capped housing appreciation, which was a big piece of what it was intended to do. The problem with it, though, is that it has limited the number of people selling their homes. So it's limited inventory, because who's leaving a 3% interest rate to get to a 7% interest rate? Only people that have to. It's limited the number of people selling. Eventually, this will sort itself out, because more people are moving to Seattle than moving out, and to King County, maybe not Seattle, but that's why neighborhoods matter. That's why your block matters. That's why you need to speak to, me, about the value of your house based on houses right near you and what are they doing. Overall, you can see that we are in a slow down mode. Price appreciation has slowed way down. Buyers can still find value in houses that were where the seller needs to sell, and you can get yourself some leverage there. You can buy down your interest rate with concessions, and you can get ready, refinance if interest rates drop. Because you need to remember, if interest rates drop, there's going to be a ton of buyers and prices are going to shoot back up. So if you're waiting to buy for interest rates to drop, that's a mistake. There's just no way around it. It's a mistake. Right, because prices are going to continue to go up. And the moment interest rates make it more affordable for you, they're going to make it more affordable for everyone, and prices are going to jump up higher. Better to get in a house now, take the appreciation that comes with waiting, and the moment interest rates drop, refinance. Far better strategy if you're interested in saving money. If you want to just wait, you should wait. And then listing your house, you got to price it conservatively. You cannot, in your minds, we have a recency bias of what we've heard, and what we've heard is generally confusing. People that come to me either hear the price market's falling apart, which is blatantly not true, or they expect 2 years ago pricing, which is not going to happen either. Okay. What's happening now is not particularly newsworthy. It's sort of boring from a seller's side. Prices are going up at a moderate rate. You should be able to get a little bit more than you got last year, somewhere in the single digits of appreciation, somewhere in that neighborhood. So if you got questions about your situation, your neighborhood, your block, where you're looking, that's what I'm here for. Aaron Hendon with Christine and Company over at eXp Realty. Party on, Wayne.